a game day, and we're talking about who went off. Today, we're going to look specifically at the NFC North, fellas, and who will ball out this season. And I want to start with, you know what? Let's start with the Vikings.
Why?
Rank, because because I'm the host and I said so. Why? Who are you looking at the Vikings who could ball out?
You know, one of the players that I really like is KJ Osborne. He's coming into his third year out of Minnesota. Last season started to show a little something. Had 6 touchdowns for them. Had a big play against the Carolina Panthers where he had the game winner, the walk-off play in overtime. And you look at the way that this Vikings team is constructed right now. It's all about the offense with Kevin O'Connell being the new head coach. You got probably the best receiver in the NFL right now in Justin Jefferson. I'll say it. KJ, don't get mad at me. Listen, don't get crazy. But listen, and then you fit him in there with Adam Thielen. You put in. We don't need the horn. Don't do the horn. The only thing I add, listen. The only thing, don't do the horn. That's the only thing I asked. But I think this receiving core, as a 3-man ensemble, has the ability to be one of the best.
I like Oz, and especially with the ball in his hands. He's a playmaker with the ball in his hands. And yes, Justin Jefferson is a bad man. Adam Thielen is a bad man. All the attention on them. This guy works the slot very well. Ball in his hands, he's a big-time playmaker. I like the pick. He's all right sometimes.
All right, every once in a while.
I mean, I knew the shade was going to come through at some point.
Stop with the horn.
You hit it right off the bat, Rick. All right, let's go to the Lions, James. Give me a baller for the Lions. Hey, Lions, let's go.
They got some players.
No, they do. The Detroit Lions is going to be all right this year in the North. And this is the guy right here, man. Swift, DeAndre Swift. He is a special back. This league is turning it. It's only Derrick Henry and Nick Chubb, the 2 power guys left in this league. Other than that, these guys are catching and running and making people miss. Linebackers cannot cover him. When he is healthy and on the field, you can argue that this guy is a top 5 back in the National Football League with everything that he can do. This offense is going to be built around Swift. He's going to make a ton of plays. He's going to catch it and run it. I think it's going to be a big-time season for him. Baller alert right here.
I like him a lot. But you know what? You're being, like, when you talk about power backs, A.J. Dillon still plays.
Yeah, A.J.
David Montgomery, just in this division alone. But I think DeAndre Swift is probably one of the best in the league, top 5 guys.
I'm glad that you're fired up, James, because now we're going to the Packers. But I want Rank to actually give us a baller. Rank, you take this one, buddy.
You know what? Rashawn Gary is an excellent football player. No. Hey, listen, he is an excellent player who's on the cusp of taking his game to the next level. I think a lot of times people overreact to how many defensive players the Packers select in the first round. Outside of the quarterback, who is it, Jordan Love, they've drafted a bunch of defensive players, and they've all been good. He was drafted in the same draft as Darnell Savage, and now these guys have all started to come together. There is an ability to be a top defense in the NFL with all the accumulation of talent. Last year, the defense did not allow a touchdown in their playoff game. They lost because of the offense. No disrespect. But they did. Their defense did their job.
I'm glad they put you guys right next to him.
He's a good player. What do you want me to be? I can't.
He talked nice about the Packers, but he's absolutely right. This defense, if they can stay healthy, this guy coming along, this could be the best defense in the National Football League.
Which means that only leaves us with the Bears. Rank, you got to go all in on the Packers. You get to pick a baller for the Chicago Bears. And you like to visit the city, so, tread lightly.
I've been thinking for this about a week now when they told me that we was going to talk. You know what I mean? I'm still trying to find one.
You got to be kidding me.
I
said here.
I look here, I'm like,
no shade on the Packers, and this is how you repay me?
No Justin Fields? No.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
Justin
I'm scratching my head at home trying to figure it out. No, I'm playing. My guy, wide receiver, Darryl Mooney. I'm telling you guys right now, Justin Fields will take another step with Coach Luke Getsy as the offensive coordinator. Mooney is a baller. We talking baller alerts? This kid is a baller. I think it is a Pro Bowl year for him, 1,200-plus yards for him, 10-plus touchdowns for him. Bears fans everywhere going to have his jersey. We talking baller alert? This young fella is going to have a big-time season. Trust me, just not against the Packers.
No!
Oh, come on.
I was so close. We were so close. I want to say I was proud of you, James. You got all the way through that. So much praise. And we're back.